I gave you all I had. I did.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and let's take a look at the moments that we see in our mind's eye seconds before falling asleep. These are the 10 most traumatizing video game scenes. It's hard to craft a moment that sticks with players long after the initial trauma, but these games did it. Let's go. Number 10, rescuing Jen Prey.
I'm so scared.
Jen, thank God.
You'll find a few moments on this list where the player loses a loved one, which is obviously the perfect scenario for traumatizing gamers. But if losing a loved one to a terrifying alien monster wasn't horrific enough, Prey takes it a step further by fusing that loved one's torso onto the creature. Yuck. Throughout the campaign, protagonist Tommy desperately searches for his missing girlfriend, and when he finally finds her, it's in the worst possible way. Not only has she been grafted onto a grotesque alien abomination, but she's still conscious, fully aware of her fate. Begging us to run, we watch our girlfriend's final moments in pure fear.
I'm ready.
I can't. I've got to save you.
You can't save me, Tommy. You can only let me go.
I just realized it's going to be real hard to make this list entertaining. I'm already super depressed. Number 9, Sarah's death, The Last of Us.
We'll talk about it in the morning. All right, good night.
Hey,
Scoot.
Monday at work, huh?
From one loved one suffering to another, yay. Even a decade after The Last of Us first released, its opening hour remains one of the most gut-wrenching sequences in gaming history. I remember finishing this back in 2013 and whispering out loud, what the f***? This scene follows protagonist Joel as he desperately tries to get his 10-year-old daughter Sarah to safety amid the chaos of a sudden zombie virus outbreak. When they reach a military checkpoint, a soldier under strict orders fires on them. Joel survives. Sarah isn't so lucky. Players have seen plenty of violence in games before, but this child's death unfolds before the opening credits even roll, and it is beautifully performed and deeply, deeply upsetting to watch.
Pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Don't do this to me, baby. Come on.
Number 8, Finger Chop, Heavy Rain.
Are you prepared to suffer to save your son? You have 5 minutes to cut off the last section of one of your fingers in front of the camera.
Heavy Rain might be best known for its memes today, but beneath the jokes is an intense, emotional thriller about a father's desperate fight to save his son. What was his son's name again? Our protagonist Ethan is forced to endure a series of brutal trials to prove how far he's willing to go to save his son. One of the most harrowing is the third trial, the lizard. The challenge? Ethan must cut off part of his own finger on camera to proceed. The player has to carry out this gruesome task through a tense series of quick-time events. While various tools can be used to lessen the pain, there's no way to make it not horrifying. It's pretty gory, and it's like an interactive Saw movie. Number 7, The Reveal, Spec Ops, The Line.
Fine, set it up.
You're kidding, right? That's white phosphorus.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Spec Ops The Line is one of the most unsettling games ever made, not because of gore or dying daughters, but because of the devastating ethical and emotional themes the game takes on. While many games use war as a backdrop for exciting gameplay, Spec Ops does the opposite, forcing players to confront the true psychological toll of combat. Do I need to explain this moment at all? Surely no one's forgotten the white phosphorus reveal. After using white phosphorus to clear a path through Dubai, which by the way is a brutal way to attack your opponents, protagonist Walker and his squad mates discover they haven't just wiped out enemy forces, they've massacred 47 civilians. The image of a melted mother holding her child sticks in my mind to this day. I hate to diminish the atrocity, but it's a pretty big oops.
Civilians? Where'd they come from? There's no camp here.
They took him from the nest.
That hotel back at the storm wall? No, those can't be the civvies that got kidnapped.
Number 6, Benson, L.A. Noire.
How could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis.
In LA Noire, while investigating Curtis Benson, the vice president of California Fire and Life and a key figure in LA Noire's web of corruption, you break into his home expecting to uncover evidence of fraud and bribery. Instead, you find something far more disturbing, and trigger warning, it's related to the abuse of a child. Among Benson's belongings isn't just proof of his shady dealings, but a young girl, and while the game never explicitly states what's happening, the implications are pretty sickening. Kelso questions her and learns that she's only 16 years old. Even more unsettling, she defends Benson, saying he buys her nice things. You can't do anything. You have to walk away, and you get a scarily accurate view at child abuse that stays with you till the end of the game, and for me, beyond.
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
Number 5, Lobotomy, BioShock Infinite, Burial at Sea.
Now, darling, being that you were Su Chong's lab assistant and all, why not tell me where me ace in the hole went to?
I don't know.
As I said, I'm no doctor.
This moment left us all BioShocked. Okay, we're halfway, so I tried a joke to lighten the mood and it didn't work. Let's just talk about lobotomies. In episode 2, the Ruthless Atlas uses this brutal procedure as a form of torture on Elizabeth, and players are forced to witness the entire thing from a first-person perspective. The worst perspective. Watching a metal spike being driven into your own skull is horrifying enough, but what makes this scene truly unbearable is the masterful combination of voice acting, sound design, and visuals, all working together to make this moment as visceral as possible. It's a shame that a lot of players checked out before this DLC, but it's also a blessing for them.
It was just a wee tap. But I don't expect it'll take more than a few of those to reach the meat. And then we might find you a bit less the mule.
Number 4, Farah Flashbacks Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Mission 9 of the Modern Warfare reboot is a relentless onslaught of trauma made all the more disturbing by the fact that you experience it through a child's eyes. Playing as a young Farah during a flashback to the Russian invasion, you wake up in rubble, find your dead mum, watch civilians get bombed, shot, and gassed, watch your brother get beaten and kidnapped, and watch your dad get killed. You enter a stealth section and desperately kill your first man, shoot your first gun, and escape with your brother. Almost, you get captured again. The hits just do not stop. Even in a franchise known for shocking moments, this mission stands out. There's something uniquely gut-wrenching about seeing war through a child's eyes, and the game does not shy away from being accurate.
Little devils that killed my soldier. Отлично.
Number 3, Gregory Finch, What Remains of Edith Finch. If you're unfamiliar with What Remains of Edith Finch, it's an adventure game about exploring an old house and uncovering the tragic fates of its former residents. While the premise sounds macabre, the game's humor keeps it from feeling overwhelmingly dark until Gregory. Gregory was just a year old when he drowned in the bathtub, unnoticed by his mother, who was distracted by a phone call. What makes this moment particularly haunting is how the game presents it through the eyes of Gregory, lost in his own imagination. For a moment that could have easily felt gratuitous or overly sentimental, it feels both beautiful and deeply disturbing. I know it sounds odd, but it just works.
Sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
Number 2, Arthur's Death, Red Dead Redemption 2.
All makes sense now.
No, it damn well doesn't.
The death of Arthur Morgan is... I can't even talk about it. Anyways, let's talk about it. We're focusing on the bad ending for Arthur, which is made even worse because it's way too easy to make it happen. You don't even have to be that bad. Arthur is in immense physical discomfort as the tuberculosis takes his body by storm, and when he is at his weakest, his comrades betray him. Micah beats him and then shoots him in the face. He uses his last words on Dutch, who walks away, leaving him to die. It's very traumatizing. It fits the topic perfectly.
I gave you all I had. I did.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Joel's death, The Last of Us Part 2.
Y'all should come back with us, restock before you head out.
Appreciate it. I'm Mel, by the way.
Tommy, this is my brother.
Joe.
Y'all act like you heard of us or something.
I know this scene has been discussed endlessly, but no other moment in gaming has ever made me feel physically sick. The Last of Us Part 2 is 25 relentless hours of brutal, emotional, crushing storytelling. But one of the most gut-wrenching moments happens in the first hour, Joel's death. Half of the game follows Abby, the daughter of the surgeon Joel killed at the end of the first game. Now let's jump back to the start of the game where we see Abby when she's finally tracked down Joel. We are forced to watch helplessly as Abby mercilessly beats him to death with a golf club. Watching this beloved character face an unfiltered, raw and brutal death without even a cool exiting line is real and, unfortunately, really traumatizing.
Joel, get up. Joel, get up. Please stop. Please don't shoot. Joel, please get up.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified of our latest videos.